Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Vihari Jaya Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Pijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yash Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Pradajana Ranjana Shodanandana Pradajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Repeat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nasha Prayesha Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishchiki. Om Jnana Virandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरौ श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीनिति नामिने श्रीवार्षवानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्णसम्बन्धविज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वलप्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुगभक्तिदा श्रीगौराकरुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोऽस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणि श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुगाविरुद्धाप सिद्धान्तद्वान्तहारिणे नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षाद्वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बारसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगावरायते गौराविर्भावभूमेस्त्वं निर्देष्टा सज्जनप्रियः वैष्णवसार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषै नमः पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धौ दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते जयतां सुरतोर्पङ्गुर्मामन्दमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्वापदाम्बोजौ राधामदनमोहनौ दिव्यदृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद्रत्नागारसिंहासनस्थौ श्रीमद्राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रष्ट्रालवे सेव्यमानो स्मरामि श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भे वंशीवटतटस्थितः कर्षं वेणो स्वनेर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथः श्रियेस्तु नः तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So I've been discussing Ramayana for the past 1 week. We started on Saturday in one sense of Sita Rama Kalyanam, and then Monday onwards we had different sections on the Balakanda of Ramayana, and we reached the 4th chapter, the 4th sarga of the Balakanda of Ramayana, where Valmiki has composed the Ramayana with all the events which have happened till now, and also he has composed those things which are going to happen in future. So Valmiki had the power to see the future, and he composed many verses or many prasangas which had not happened till now, and they have already covered those subjects of Ramayana which it to happen, because Valmiki is Trikalagnya, Trikalagnya means one who knows of the past, present and future. We don't even remember what is past, then what to speak of future. So it was all because of Lord Brahma's blessings. Lord Brahma had sent Saraswati before he came to Valmiki. Saraswati danced on the tongue of Valmiki and then spoke a verse. What was that verse? Manishada pratishtam tvam agama shashwati sama yat krauncha mitunadekam avadit kamohitam. So this verse is the first verse which manifested in this world in Anushtup Chanda, in the meter of Anushtup, which has got 8 syllables per pada, per line, 4 lines. It makes 32 syllable verse. So this Anushtup Chanda, non-Vedic Chanda, manifested for the first time from the mouth of Valmiki. That is why Valmiki is known as Adi Kavi, the first poet. And Ramayana is the first kavya, first literature. Contrary to the modern understanding of history, they say human life started a few thousand years back, and civilization started in Europe, and throughout the world they are only cannibals, they are only having used sign languages, but they are all idiots. They wanted to fool the Indians and prove that those from India, they are all having no culture, no education. And we Europeans, we are the persons who actually taught culture to the entire world, brought language. Unfortunate that we study those things and then believe that it is truth. But actually Ramayana was written crores of years back. And then Valmiki is Adi Kavi. And Ramayana becomes the Adi Kavya. So Saraswati, she made Valmiki speak this verse, and Valmiki could, while contemplating on this verse, he saw the entire Ramayana. And he composed the entire Ramayana with 24,000 verses. And Mahabharata has got 1 lakh verses. 1 lakh, you may not understand what lakh is. It is 100,000 verses. Here Ramayana has got 24,000 verses. Mahabharata has 100,000 verses. These days you cannot even compose 1 verse. What to speak of that? That shows that these are great personalities. They are great rishis. Valmiki is a great rishi, and we inherit the sanskaras of these rishis. And now Valmiki, after composing this thing, Bharadwaja, his disciple, he noted down everything in the mind. When Valmiki was thinking how to propagate this Ramayana, because to propagate Ramayana you require intelligent people. Because Ramayana and Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, the Vedas are meant for intelligent people. Physics, chemistry, mathematics, what you study in the school, that is not even meant for fools. It is not even meant for fools. So, the real subject matter is life. How to live life is described in the Mahabharata, in the Ramayana, in the Mahabharata, and in the Bhagavad Gita. We know everything, but we don't know how to live life. What is the use of that? It is like you know how to make paper, but you don't know how to write. You have a beautiful pen, but you don't know how to write. What is the use of it? There is no ink in it. You have a nice, wonderful bathroom with all the nice, all fittings, hi-fi fittings, but you don't have water in it. What is the use? You are an MBA, but you don't know how to cook chapati. What is the use? Isn't it? Your MBA certificate is going to give you any food? No. So you should know how to live life. So we have all the skills, all the so-called education, but we should know how to live life. So it is the scriptures which teach us life, and that is why it is the responsibility of every Bharatiya to propagate knowledge of life. That is Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu specifically told, Bharata Bhumite Janma Hoite Jar, Janma Sartak Kari Karo Parapakar. So if one who has taken birth in Bharata Desha then what is the prime responsibility? Is to propagate the knowledge. Janma sartak kari koro paropakar. Paropakar means what? Giving benefit to others. Upakara. What is the best upakara a person can do to other person? That is to give spiritual knowledge, to give Bhagavad Gita, to teach Bhagavad Gita. That is the best upakara. There is a nice story behind it. There is one boy who was a son of a millionaire. Not millionaire, billionaire maybe. Maybe Musk's son or something like that. So he went into some mela and he got lost. At that time there was no internet, nothing. So this boy was crying and crying and crying and crying. Somebody thought that boy is hungry. They gave some chapatis to the boy. Somebody thought the boy required some medical treatment, so they gave some medicine. And somebody thought the boy required some clothes, they gave clothes. But the boy is still crying. Because the boy's requirement is not these things. What is the requirement of the boy? He has to go back to his parents, isn't it? So now, still he is crying, but one person saw, this boy seems to be a very rich person's son, so let me take him to the police station. So this person took that boy to the police station. Now the parents were all searching, where is my boy, where is my boy? So they went to the police station to complain. And there the police told, yes, your boy is here, why don't you take? Now tell me, many people tried to help that boy by giving some food, some medicine, some cloth. Now who is that person who really helped that boy? One who made that boy meet his parents. That is the real help anybody can do. In the same way, in this world, we are also like the lost child of the billionaire who is Krishna. Now, we are also crying, and somebody is seeing our cry, give some food, give some place to stay. That is not going to satisfy us. Give some education, that is not going to satisfy us. Till we are connected to our real Father. Like the boy can only be happy when he is connected to his parents. His parents are billionaires, they can give the best of the clothes, the best of the medical facility, the best of the food. So, how will you connect people who are lost in this world to the original father and mother, who is Krishna, who is our Rama? Rama and Sita is our original father and mother. How will you connect? You can connect through Ramayana. So, propagating Ramayana, Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita, in one sense preaching Krishna consciousness, that is the highest welfare activity, that is the highest paropakar. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that if you are born in India, but India, when you say India, that is not actually real word, real name, it is Bharata, then it is your responsibility to study Bhagavad Gita and teach it to others. If you don't do that, then you are not being fit to be born in this great land. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he specifically told, Bharata Bhumite Janma Haite Jar, Janma Sartak Kari Karo Paravakar. You perfect your life and then you do preach Krishna consciousness. Now, Valmiki also had the same thought. Who will propagate Krishna consciousness? Who will propagate Rama consciousness? Who will propagate this Ramayana? Then he saw these two boys. They were born in the Kshatriya clan, but they were sons of Lord Rama himself, born to Sita. They are Kushi Lavakusha. And these two, Lavakusha, they were in Muni Vesha. They were in they were dressed as sages because they lived in the Gurukul. So then Valmiki saw these are the best. And he taught Ramayana to them. How did he teach them? So that they can recite them. Not only recite them, they can sing them. Now the subject matter starts. Ramayana, is it about Lord Rama? Is it about Sita? Now that is the subject matter which was left over from yesterday, and today we will go Sita Swayamvara directly. Now what happened? tautu Gandharva Tatvajno. Gandharva Tatvajno, these two, that is Lava and Kusha, they were very expert in singing. Not the songs what you hear in America. These songs are like some rat howling when it gets caught between the door or somewhere. So that is actually not music. Real music is the classical music from Bharata, which is either Hindustani or Carnatic or Drupad, etc. But what you hear these days in America as music, that is not music, it is a music. I don't know what you mean by, what do you understand by mu? Those of you who have studied mathematics, they know what is mu set. What is mu set? What is mu set? Complete. All the sets combined together becomes mu set. So mu, sick means what? You know sickness. It is complete sickness. So the real music is when you sing the songs in a shastriya. There are scriptures which talk about how to sing also. It is not that you just take something and then bang on the drum and then jump up and down and howl. Having long hair, men look like women, women look like men. So, and then crazy howling and crying. This is not music. This is music, complete nonsense. And unfortunately, being born as a Bharatiya, you hearing them, there is nothing low class than that. It is like having Ganga next to you and you are searching for some gutter where all the garbage goes. You are trying to take bath in that. Very unfortunate. What to do? Anyhow, Tautu Gandharva Tatvajno, they are Tatvajnas in Gandharva Vidya singing, and Murchana Sthana Kovidaha, and they were Kovidaha, they were expert in different aspects of musical instruments, how to, when the pitch should be low, when the pitch should be medium, when the pitch should be high, and especially what to speak of even singing. These days people even don't know how to speak also. How much loud you have to speak, what is the volume you have to use when you are replying to your mother or father, that is also not known. It is just say anything and loudly just shout. Prataro sarvasampanno gandharva iva arupinahu. They are looking so beautiful, like Gandharva. Gandharva means they are very beautiful people. So these two boys were looking so beautiful. Rupa Lakshana Sampanno Madhuraswara Bhashito. Rupa Lakshana Sampanno Madhuraswara Bhashito. They had Madhuraswara. Bimba Divotito Bimbo Ramadeha Tataparo. And these the two boys were exactly resembling like Lord Rama. Of course, they are Lord Rama's sons only. So they are Pratibimba of Rama. They are shining like the body of Rama. Taurajaputro Karsneya Dharmyam Akarnyamuttaram Vacho Videyam Tachra Sarvam Kritva Kavyam Anindito. Now Valmiki says these two princes were so beautiful. They are intelligent, very attractive. And this way, they all the rishis they assembled to hear how they are singing Ramayana. So when these two boys were singing Ramayana in such a melodious way, Tau Kadachit Sametan, at that time, once upon a time, Lava and Kusha, they started singing as a practice, as a rehearsal. When you do the finals, before that what you're supposed to do? You do rehearsal. So they were doing rehearsals in front of the rishis. You're not supposed to go to the stage and perform directly. Even to see the rehearsals of Ramayana, all the sages in the Valmiki ashrama, they came. When they heard, even the rehearsals were so nice, they said, Sadhu swaditi tvauchuhu param vishmayam agata. Param Vishmayamagata. They were completely astonished. And then from the mouth of the sadhus there, the rishis there, what was coming out from their mouth? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And this is how the sweetness, when you have children singing Ramayana, chanting verses, how beautiful it is. Great sages or sannyasis, when they sing, when they chant, when they give class, it is not as attractive as when children, they come on the stage and then chant Gita shlokas or Bhagavatam shlokas. So that is why you should teach the children. Valmiki did the same thing. He could have found many of the rishis there and then taught them Bhagavatam. He would have told, go and then preach Ramayana. No, teaching children is the prime responsibility of the parents. Giving food to the children, even a crow also does it. Even a donkey does it, isn't it? Feeding the children, animals also do. But teaching the children, have you ever seen a donkey teaching mathematics to its child? No. Teaching children is a prime responsibility. Giving them some food and taking them to some here and there, that even donkeys do that. So animals also do that. So the prime responsibility of every mother is to teach Bhagavad Gita to the child. If you don't teach, don't become a mother. If you still think I am a mother, you are a dead mother. If you think, somebody thinks I am a father. But if you don't teach Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Ramayana to the children, then you are not a father at all. You are Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu was killing Prahlad. Now you think, I am not killing my son, I am taking care of my son. No, if you don't give spiritual life, it is as good as killing. Killing by feeding. So though you are feeding, giving all the facilities, but still you are killing them. Because you don't give spiritual life, that means you are killing them. So anyhow, Tachrutva munayas sarve sadhu sadhu iti tauchuhu param vishamayam agata te prita manas sarve. All were so happy. Munayo dharma vatsalaha. So they had so much of affection for Lava and Kusha. Prasham shushuhu. Went on glorifying Lava and Kusha. Who are they? Gayamano kushilavo prashastavatso. Those who are worthy of glorification. Now, one sadhu told, one rishi told, aho gitasya madhuryam. Aho gitasya madhuryam. Just see this Ramayana, when they are singing, the madhurya, the sweetness has increased so much. Shlokanam cha visheshataha. Now these slokas are so sweet that chira nirvrittam apietat pratyaksham ivadarshitam. Now the sadhus told, the sages told, Lava and Kusha, when you are chanting these verses of Ramayana, we are actually able to see Ramayana, we are not hearing Ramayana. So that is how, when you are chanting the verses of Ramayana and the Bhagavatam and explaining them, people should not hear it, they should see. They should see Ramayana. Their direct experience of Ramayana, when Lava and Kusha were singing these beautiful songs. Now, pravishya taubhau shushtuhu tada bhavam agayatam. While the sages were hearing these beautiful songs of Ramayana, Lava and Kusha, according to their bhava, their tempo increased. That is why there should be a nice rhythm between the speaker and the audience. When the speaker is speaking, the audience bhava increases. Seeing the bhava of the audience, the speaker rhythm also increases, and his bhava also increases. Sito maduram raktam samasampannam swarasampada. And swarasampada, the swara was so sweet, it was pleasant. And all the sages, their bhava went on increasing, went on blessing. So various ragas were used. For just singing one chanda, which is in Anushtup chanda, so many ragas were used that all the sages hearing from Lavakusha, Ramayana, they were very, very happy. When you're happy, what you do? You want to give something. That is the nature. The nature of happiness is that you would like to give something. That is the nature. When you become happy, then your heart becomes very joyful. Then there is a nature to give. And these sages, they were all just in the ashram vasis. What do they have? They don't have any dollars in their pocket. So whatever they had, they gave. So one sage, one sadhu, he came up to them on the stage itself, and he had one or two sets of kaupin. He gave the kaupin to them. You take this, huh? He had nothing to give. We had only kaupin to give, and he gave them. Oh, you take this, you take this. And anyaha krishnanjinam pradat. One gave krishnanjinam pradat. The deer skin, when you sit down, there is a deer skin which you use, because deer skin is something very interesting. If you sit on the deer skin, in the forest you have a lot of scorpions, snakes and all, ants and all. It doesn't come crossing the deer skin. It has got some color or smell, I don't know what it is. But that is why they use the deer skin. Anyaha Krishna jinam pradat yajna sutram athaparaha. Athaparaha, the other person, other sadhu, what did he give? Yajna sutram. Yajna sutra means yajnopaveta, that you have this what you call as Brahmin thread. It is actually not Brahmin thread. It is also Vaishya thread also. It is Kshatriya thread also. We have named it as Brahmin thread. Kshatriya is also supposed to wear this thread, and Vaishya is also supposed to wear this thread, and this is known as Yajnopavita. So it was given Kasched Kamandalum Pradhan. So the sage was thinking, what should I give? He had brought one Kamandalu, he gave that. He gave that Kamandalu to Lavakusha. And Maunjanim Anyo Mahamunihi. One gave, he had brought some torn cloth, he had some spoon by which you offer ghee in the yajna. He just gave it. So all these rishis, by giving these gifts, they actually show so much of love. So this is called Priti Bhet, gift. Paritoshika, the Paritoshika antar. What they had, they just gave it because out of love. They had not brought a gift for them. It is not that I planned, this is the gift I'll give. No, they just brought, and whatever they had, they just gifted. So one had nothing, because wherever he went, the sadhu used to go along with one bag and one small chatai, small sitting place, one asan. So he thought, what should I do? He got up, he took that asan and gave it to them. You use this, you take it. Pradat kaupino apirap muni abhyam dadau tadakrishtaha kutaram aparo muni. So one muni, he was on his way to the forest to cut wood and bring it for the sacrifice. So he had one kutara, one axe. He had it in his small bag. He thought, what will I give? He gave the axe only to Lava and Kusha. Kashyam aparo vastram chiramanyo dadomuni. One muni thought, what should I give? I don't have anything. So then he had one torn cloth which he was wearing. He removed it and gave it to Lava Kusha. So this is how Lava and Kusha, even in their rehearsal time, they got all these gifts. One gave umbrella, one had nothing. He was not even wearing, he was only wearing kaupin and sitting. He thought, what will I give? I cannot remove my kaupin and give. So he thought, I'll give blessings. So that is what I can do. He gave some, they gave blessings. Some told, oh, long live, juk juk jio beta. I was always used to wonder, what is this juk jio? Later on I understood it is not juk, it has said yugu. That yugu became ju, ja. Ya becomes ja, and then it becomes juk. I used to wonder, what is juk, which language it is. Later on I understood the apabhramsha of the word yuga. Yug became juga. Ya and ja can be interchanged. Anyhow, Ascharnamidamakhyanam munina samprakirtitam param kaviram adharam samaptam cha yathakramam. So the whole history was spoken, composed by Valmiki, and it was all the poets, all the great sages, they were glorifying the entire Kavya these two experts in singing, they increase by hearing that song, that is Ramayana. What happens? Ayushyam pushti janakam sarvashruti manoharam. Again this word comes, sarvashruti manoharam. It actually attracts even the mind of the Vedas. Ramayana is so attractive, it attracts the mind of the Vedas. Ayushyam pushti janakam. Ayushyam pushti janakam. By hearing Ramayana, your longevity increases. Pushti janakam, you will become very healthy. And prashasyamano sarvatra kadachit tatra gayako rathyasu rajamargeshu dadarsha bharatagrajaha. Now this happened. There is a jump in the series here, because Valmiki, he tells Lava and Kusha, because they were invited for the Ashwamedha Yajna. Now Sita is there in the ashrama. From ashrama everybody went and they were camping outside Naimisharanya. Now here Sita cannot go. Valmiki also did not go. He sent the sages along with Lava-Kusha. In the Uttarakanda of Ramayana, there is elaborate description of how Valmiki, he gave so many things to Lava-Kusha. Along with the sages, he was giving a very detailed description. You see, when you go and then sing Ramayana, be careful that there are many people in the city. They may invite you here and there. Don't eat anything here and there. Eat only things which are cooked by the rishis, number one. And not only that, when you go and sing Ramayana, don't sing for professional purpose. Don't sing for money. This is only for the pleasure of Lord Ramachandra, who just sing. And then don't get interested and attracted to the city life. We are all Vanavasis, we are Gurukul Vasis. They may have their own life, but for maintain purity. And so many wonderful instructions for the preachers of Ramayana, Bhagavatam was spoken by Valmiki to Lava and Kusha. And when they were leaving, Valmiki, he calls these two small boys, and then from his pocket he removes one jadi booty and then gives. It is called muleti, jeshtamada. And he says, keep it with you. Whenever your throat gets spoiled, you are not able to sing properly, you make sure you chew this jeshtamada. This always keep it with you. Don't keep here and there. Just see how a father and mother would send a child to the school or some place by telling all these minute things. Valmiki told all these things and sent Lava-Kusha. And they were singing on the road. They were road singers. Like Prabhupada made his disciples go and sing on the road, Hare Krishna Mahamantra. They were doing that. Then all of a sudden, Bharata saw these two and told Rama that there are two boys who are singing very nicely. So Ramachandra, he was very much impressed by the descriptions of Bharata. Then Sve Veshmachaniya Tato Bhrataro Sakushi Lavo Aniyaha. Lord Ramachandra brought through Bharata, and he made a big Pandal program. The Pandal was like this. Lord Ramachandra was sitting on the throne because he is the king. There are 18 steps on the throne, and then he is on top of the throne sitting. And there was a big arena. People were sitting in a circle, like a stadium, you have a circle. All were sitting. In the middle, who are there? Lava and Kusha. They were singing Ramayana. And Lord Ramachandra honored them. Of course, there is a lot of description in the Uttarakanda how he was honored, how much money was given, how many gold coins were all given. All these things are described there. Asina kanchane divye sacha simhasane prabhu. Kanchane simhasane asinaha. So Lord Ramachandra is sitting on a golden throne. Upo pavishtaha sachivair bhratribhischa samanvitaha. So Lord Ramachandra is declaring to everyone, Upopavishtaha, he is sitting there and telling, Drishtva Durupa Sampanno. He saw these two boys, they are very beautiful. Taubho niyata tada uvacha Lakshmanam Ramamaha Shatrugnam Bharatam tada. So Lord Rama told Lakshmana, Shatrughna and Bharata upon seeing these two beautiful boys, what did he say? Shruyatam idamakhyanam manayor devavarchaso. Shruyatam, let it be heard. He is giving order. Vichitrarthapadam samyak kaino tau achodayat. You see, this Ramayana has to be heard. Listen to this history. Let it be heard by these two, which is being sung by these two effulgent devas. They are like devas. And then he requested, Rama is requesting, pleading, requesting whom? These two boys, please, Achodayat means actually requested, he begged, he pleaded. It's not even request, it's pleading. Oh, please sing, please sing. Now, tau chapi maduram raktam swanchitya yatha nishwasanam tantri layavat atyartham vishrutartham magayatam. They both sang with beautiful ragas, which is sweet, and with high pitch they sang, and they had tantri laya samanvitam. They had this string instrument, and the tempo was going higher and higher and higher. Hladayat sarvagatrani. Now, when Lord Rama heard this song, not only just the mind was completely captivated, was very pleased, the sarvagatrani, the whole body was delighted. That means the hair started standing on their head. The pleasure of hearing was so wonderful, it spread the entire assembly. They were all completely engrossed, they were not knowing what to do. Imau muni parthiva lakshmananvito kushilavo chaiva mahatapasvino mamapi tadbhautikaram pravakshate mahanubhavam charitam nibodata. These two Kushilavo, they are great sages. Their story is so wonderful. Therefore, the gently potent life story does good even to me. Lord Rama, he says this thing, wonderful line he says, that Mama api tadbhutikaram pravakhyate. Mama api. Hey, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, and all of you listen. This is story, what they are going to sing. Mama api, even I am completely astounded by this life story. Please listen. Now the question arises that what is this going on? Like Lord Rama saying, you hear my story, you hear my story. Who will tell like that? Actually, this shows that Lord Ramachandra is not considering the song sung by Lavakusha as his story, as Ramayana. He is considering this as Sitayaha Charitam Hat. It is Sita's Charita. So that is why Lord Rama is pleading everyone, please hear, it is the glory of Sita which they are singing, it is not my singing. And then we know that it will be mentioned later, Lord Rama will be considered as immeasurable power because his power is because of Sita. Aprameyam hi tattejo yasahasa janakatmaja. So, Janakatmaja, by Sita, Lord Rama will attain glory. And the glory of Rama is because of Sita. And not only that, you see, why is it that Lord Rama want to hear about the glories of Sita? Anyhow, he is a personification of all good qualities and compassion, but when Lord Rama sees Sita, his compassion becomes insignificant in front of the compassion of Sita. So Lord Rama is telling everyone, hear Sita's story. What they are singing is Mother Sita's story. And her compassion is much more exalted than my compassion. How is it so? Lord Rama, when he saw Vibhishana, he told, Mitra bhavena sampraptam na tyajeyam katanchana dosho yadi api tasya syat satam etad agarhitam. So you see, it is the nature of one who is civilized. A civilized person should always give shelter to the person who has surrendered to you, who has come as a friend. Mitra bhavena sampraptam. If somebody offers friendship, you should just accept it. And you should never be abandoned. Now, even though there is a defect in other person, but if he comes and offers friendship to you, you have to accept it. Now, Rama said this thing. But what did Sita say? What did Sita say to Hanuman in Sundara Kanda? Very, in the Yuddha Kanda rather, in one sense. Sundara Kanda, in the Yuddha Kanda, Sita Devi, she tells Hanuman, Papanam va shubhanam va Papanam va shubhanam va Vadarhanam plavanganam. Even somebody is fit to be killed because he is a very sinful person. Karyam karunyam aryena. Aryena means one who is a respected person, Arya. Karyam karunyam. You have to show karuna. Na kinchit na paradhati. Nobody in this world is free of fault. You go on telling he is like that, she is like that. But they are all qualified, fitted to be shown compassion. Because if you want to show compassion by seeing only those who have good qualities, it is impossible for you to show compassion, because you tell me one person in the world who has no fault. You tell me one person in this world who has no fault. Na kinchin na aparadhyati. Aparadhyati. There is nobody in this world who is free of fault. And if you think of showing compassion to the person who has no fault, then you never have any opportunity to do that. So that is why Lord Rama considered her character to be superior to his character. Lord Rama, he is genuinely feeling that. And then, Tatastu Rama vacha prachoditao. When Lord Rama told this thing, Agayatam marga vidhana sampada. There are two ways of singing. One is known as marga vidhana according to the Shastri, other is desi. Like most of the songs are like we hear the raga, there is no raga. Just take something and then start singing. That is desi. But marga vidhana sampadam. What is that marga vidhana? According to the scriptural rules of Gandharva Vidya, one has to sing. You have to know what is the raga, what is the tala, and what is the mood, and you have to sing. Learning. It is not that just anybody who sings is not a singer. Because a singer, when he sings, he actually sings according to the rules of singing. Agayatam marga vidhana sampada sachapi rama parishadgatei shanihi. Sachapi ramaha parishad gatah shanihi. So what happened, Lord Rama? He thought all are enjoying Ramakatha, sitting close to each other. Devotees are sitting close to each other, enjoying Ramakatha. And I am an idiot sitting on top of the throne alone. Isn't it? Because na swadhu, the swada means swadhu, swada means taste. Na ekaha swadhu bhunjitaha. When you are alone, you cannot enjoy anything rather. If you are alone at home and you have a big feast, can you enjoy it? No, you cannot enjoy. But if there are 10 relatives and friends of yours, oh, whatever, you eat that. And when 10 people are there, enjoyment becomes more. And Lord Rama, he is seeing all the devotees, they are Ayodhyavasis, they are sitting very close to each other and then hearing Rama Katha from Lavakusha, and they were in ecstasy. And he is on top alone in the Simhasan. He felt, I should also sit along with devotees and hear. For that sake, Lord Rama, what did he do? He got down, Shanaihi. If he just stands up and walks down, everybody will think, oh, Rama is coming. They will say, okay, sit down. So, Parishatkate Shanaihi, he climbed down the Simhasana. Sachapi Rama Parishatkate Shanaihi Bubhushaya Saktamana Bhabuvaha. Bubhushaya. What a word Valmiki uses here. Bubhushaya means with a desire. Pipashaha means a desire to drink. In the same way, Bubhushaya means the desire to live. Lord Rama had a great desire to live, because without Sita, he was feeling as if he is dead. Now, how he had a desire to live? He had thought, the only way I can live anymore is by hearing about my wife Sita. My existence is dependent on Ramayana. Like when you are on a life-saving drug, what you do? You just don't think of anything else other than the drug. In the same way, Lord Rama felt Ramayana is his life-saving drug. It is his LSD. And that is why he heard the Ramayana from Lavakusha. How did he hear? Saktamana Babuaha. Saktamanaha, with complete and great attachment, he heard the Ramayana. So that is how we get into Ramayana actually. Now, as usual, the next chapter, Ramayana, actually starts in the 5th sarga onwards. I am going to take a flight from the 5th sarga onwards almost till the end of the Balakanda. Not even flight, is like a rocket. Because many stories come, very exciting stories, but that is not the subject for now. But our subject is about Sita. That is the subject for today. That is why we will directly go to the story of Ramayana. Before that, as usual, every day we are chanting the Mangala-charana verses of Ramayana. We will chant those Mangala-charan verses. So these verses of Mangala-charan are very famous and important shlokas, which are supposed to be chanted before you sing Ramayana or give a class on Ramayana. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnam Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarvigno Abhashantaye Yasyadvaradvaktradya Parishadhyat Parasatam Vignam Nignanti Satam Vishwakshenam Tamashriye Kujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Maruhe Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikirmanisimhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shrinvan Ramagadanadam Konayanti Varam Gatim Yappipan Satatam Ramacharitamrita Sagaram Atriptastam Munim Mande Pratismakalmasham Goshpadi Kritravarasim Masagi Kritakshasam Ramayanam Mahamala Rattam Mandinilatmajam Anjana Nandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapishamakshahantaram Mundelanka Bhayankaram Ullankya Sindho Salilam Salilam Yahashokavanim Janakatmajayaha Adayate Nemadadalankam Namamitam Pranjariranjanem Anjaneematipaadalanam Gancharadrikamaya Vigraham Parijatarabulavasiram Bhavayaya Pavamanandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tarkritamastanganjalim Bhashpavari Paripurnalochanam Martim Namadarakshasantakam Manojavam Mardatulvegam Jitendriyam Buddhimadam Marishtam Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Sri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhye Yakrannanjale Samputeiraharaha Samyak Pipatyadarat Valmiki Rudanaravinda Galitam Ramayanakyam Madhu Janma Vyadhi Jara Vipatti Marane Gatyanta Supatruvam Sansarasa Vihaya Gacchati Puman Vishnu Padam Shashvatam Tadupagata Samasa Sandhi Yogam Samaduro Martha Vakyabaddham Ragvaracharitam Muni Pranitam Dashasharaschavadam Nishamayadhvam Valmiki Girisambhuta Ramasagaragamini Punadhuna Punya Ramayana Mahanadi Shloka Sarjala Kedam Sarka Sankulam Kandagrahamaaminam Vande Ramayanarnamam Veda Vedye Pare Pumsi Jateja Sharatatmaje Veda Prachita Sadasi Sakshat Ramayanatmana Vaidehi Sahitam Samudranatale Hime Mahamandape Madhye Pushpakamasane Manimaye Virasane Sustitam Agre Vachiti Prapanjana Sute Tattvam Nibhepram Yakyantam Bharatadi Pravrutam Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam Vame Bhumisutta Puraschanuman Pascha Samitrasutaha Shatrugno Bharatascha Parshutalayorvyadesha Konesha Cha Sugrivascha Vishanascha Varat Tarasuto Jambavan Madhye Nila Saroja Komla Ruchim Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Deveja Tasmai Janagatmajaye Namostu Rudrendriyanilebhyo Namostu Chandraarkamurutkanebhyaha Astra Vijaytam Ramo Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jayati Sugrivo Raghavena Vipalitaha Tasoham Kaushalendrasya Ramasya Klishtakarmanaha Shanuman Chatrushenyanam Nihanta Marutatmajaha Naravanam Sahasram Medde Pratipalam Bhavet Shilabhito Prahartaha Padapaisya Sahasrashaha Ardhahitva Purim Lankam Vivadichavitilim Samuddarto Gameshyayam Shtam Sarvarakshasam Dharmatpas Sandascha Ramo Dasharidiri Yadi Paurushecha Pradindastam Tenedam Jairavanim Abadam Vartaram Dataram Sarasampadam Lokabhiramam Shriramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Tavaswadhyayanatam Tavasvi Vagvidamvaram Nardam Paripraprachya Valmiki Pungavam Ramaya Namaha. So, descriptions of Ayodhya go. What is the meaning of Ayodhya? The land or the country on which nobody can become victorious. Ayodhya. There is Ayodhya Sukta in the Vedas, and the glory of Ayodhya is such that Ravana, he knew very well he cannot conquer Ayodhya. Ravana conquered even Sargaloka, but he did not dare to go to Ayodhya because Ayodhya had missiles, what you call as missiles, and the iron drone, which you are very famous, and all the different Pinaka and all these things are there to self-defense. And they are known in the Ramayana as Shabdabedi. Shabdabedi means the moment they hear some sound somewhere, immediately the missile system will activate and then go and hit that missile. So that concept of missiles and defense, all these things were there, and a very beautiful description of Ayodhya is there. In spite of all the wonderful Ayodhya, we know the story very well. Dasharatha was not having a son, that was his problem. And for that he did Ashwamedha Yajna, Putrakameshri Yajna. The Veda Purusha appeared on the very first day itself. I spoke about the appearance of Ram, so I am not going to speak it again. So appearance of Ram, the philosophy behind it, I have been repeating it many times, that the very appearance of Rama along with Bharata, Lakshmana, Bharata and Shatrugna is to show to the entire world the principle, two principles. Number one, Artha is for Dharma, Kama is for Moksha. Artha means the wealth is only to protect Dharma. When you use wealth for Kama, then that becomes, Artha becomes Anartha, that becomes indigestion for you. Even though it is a wonderful thing, you have eaten it, then you cannot digest. What will happen to you? Suffering only, isn't it? In the same way, you may think, oh, this wealth is there, it is for my desire, then automatically that becomes indigestion for you and suffer a lot. And we have desires. Desire cannot be given up. The desire should be for what? Moksha. Moksha means what? Serving Lord. So when you serve Rama, that is moksha. That is very much there. That is the subject matter of the appearance of Lord Ramachandra. We know that how Lord Ramachandra is is has appeared, and then these four are appeared, and immediately Dasharatha starts thinking of getting them married. Thinking of getting them married. What is this? Thinking of getting them married. Childhood pastimes are all not much described in the Ramayana. So what happened was, by the time Dasharatha is thinking of getting Lord Rama and other sons married, at that time he gets the news, Vishwamitra has come. Now he is hubbling, Vishwamitra has come. He comes out and welcomes Vishwamitra. He glorifies Vishwamitra. And Vishwamitra, he says that Dasharatha himself says, you have come, you are great fortune that such a great personality like you have arrived in our country. So I want to give some benediction, I give in some charity to you. Please tell what I can do to you. Then Vishwamitra clearly tells Dasharatha, you see, I am doing a sacrifice. And in that sacrifice, Ravana, who is very powerful, he has sent his asuras, Maricha and Subhavu. They are coming and destroying my 10-day sacrifice. See, I can easily kill them, not a problem. But the problem is that when I am doing the sacrifice, I am not supposed to lose my temper. If I lose my temper, then I have to do the sacrifice again. So for that sake, what I want is that I want you to send Rama along with me. So if we send Rama along with me, I will make sure that he will take care of these two Rakshasas, and don't worry about their protection. I will make sure that they are protected very nicely, and I will protect them. I'll protect Rama, and Rama will protect my sacrifice. So then Vishwamitra, he speaks a very interesting verse. You see, because he could find out from the face of Dasharatha that he was not very happy to send Rama. Then, very important point comes. Aham medmi mahatmanam Ramam satyaparakramam Vashishtopi mahateja yecha me ime tapasi stita. Aham medmi mahatmanam. Vishwamitra is telling Dasharatha, you idiot, you don't know who is your son. Please don't feel bad, I am going to say something very, very bitter, but what to do? That is my job. Doctor gives medicine which is bitter, so my duty is also to give something bitter to you. Now, every father and mother, they don't know their son. Because these two are idiots. They see idiot in him. That is why they think, oh, मेरा बच्चा है, मेरा बेटा है, ये नहीं कर पाएगा. So that is the problem. The problem is not the child, the problem is the father and the mother who keep the child with them, especially the boy child, and then spoil them. Because they think that because they are idiots, they think their son is also idiot. They cannot do. ये नहीं कर पाएगा, ये नहीं कर पाएगा. So when Vishwamitra is coming and telling, send your son, he has the capacity to protect the sacrifice. He has the capacity to kill these demons. Now Dasharatha says, oh, he is not even 16, how can he do that? So only a sage can identify the capacity of the son. The father is blinded either by his affection or by his stupidity. He cannot recognize a spark in the children. That is why the system of Gurukul is there. Why the system of Gurukul is there? As long as the boy is with the parents, the boy becomes an idiot. Why? Because the spark within him, the splendor within him is not recognized by the parent. Even though they talk glory about the son, he says, my son is very intelligent, very good, very good. Okay, why don't you send him so that he'll do good activity? No, how he cannot live without us, every day morning he gets up late, he requires a mother to cook. Yeah, he doesn't even know how to wear his chaddi, he doesn't know how to wash. Then the real story comes. It is so strange. I always used to wonder that why it happens so. That you glorify your child so much, but when it comes to sending him out and doing something genuine, then he says, no, he cannot do anything, he's an idiot, he cannot do anything. So that attachment is the poison. Dasharatha had this attachment to Rama in spite of Vishwamitra. Just see, the Vishwamitra, who is he? He is not an ordinary person. Vishwamitra, in the Balakanda of Ramayana, how many chapters are there glorifying Vishwamitra? It is practically the entire Balakanda is nothing but most of the chapters are talking about the glory of Guru. Vishwamitra is the Guru. And Guru is telling Dasharatha, you see, your son is capable of protecting the sacrifice. No, he's not even 16, he's so Komala, I will come. That is why Vishwamitra says, Aham medmi, I know. So only Guru knows the talent of your son. So you should send them to Gurukul. If you don't send your boy to the Gurukul, then you are rotting him in the house. So I am using harsh words here, but what to do? That is truth. You may say there are no Gurukuls, then create it. So, just because there is no food, will you stay without food? You will cook it, isn't it? In the same way, you have to create it. So that is what Vishwamitra says, Aham medhi mahatmanam. I know, I just don't know, I have the knowledge about him. It is not that I know, Aham medhi mahatmanam. And indirectly, Vishwamitra is glorifying Lord Ramachandra. Who is Lord Ramachandra? Supreme Lord himself. And how is the Supreme Lord glorified in the Purusha Sukta? We know in the Purusha Sukta, Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam Aditya Varnam Tavasastabare. This mantra comes in the Purusha Sukta. And that Vishwamitra is telling in a Puranic style here. Vishwamitra, he knows the personification of Gayatri standing in front of him, Rama. And now he has to glorify him. How? Purusha Sukta. But it is Ramayana, it is a Purana, it is Itihasa. So you cannot chant the Vedic mantra there. So the same Vedic mantra, that is Vedahametam Purusham Mahantam, that is being chanted by Vishwamitra in this verse, in the Balakanda, 19th Sarga, 14th verse. I did not give this verse to you because it's the last day and I had to complete certain things. So, Aham Vedvi Mahatmanam Ramam Satyaparakramam. Ramam Satyaparakram. He is a Satya. He is the truth. And he is a Parakrama. His Parakrama, his powers are truth. Vashishto. Oh, Dasharatha, it is not just I who know him. It is not just I who have the knowledge about Rama. Vashishtopi, you see this Vashishta? Vashishtopi Mahateja. He is a great personality. Api Mahateja, Vashishta, Api Ye Tapasi Stitaha. He is Tapasi Stitaha. My greatness is because of Vashishta. And of course, the story comes here where Shatananda, he speaks to Lord Ramachandra and Lakshmana, both of them, about Vishwamitra, the greatness of Vishwamitra. So many chapters are there glorifying the story of Vishwamitra. Now, what happens? That Dasharatha says, no way, I cannot send my son. And he starts crying. At that time, what happens? Vashishta sees Dasharatha. And Dasharatha, he starts shouting at Vashishta is Kula Guru. And he starts shouting at Dasharatha. He says, what are you thinking? You know who is he? He is Vishwamitra. He is a great sage. Oh, Dasharatha, you are a fool. It is the greatest opportunity. Because what even I cannot teach your son, Vishwamitra will teach him. I am only a Kulaguru, I am only a priest for them. But Vishwamitra is going to give some knowledge which even I cannot give. So that knowledge which Vishwamitra is going to give, that is going to be bringing fame to Lord Ramachandra. So don't think otherwise. You send him. Immediately Vasishta scolds Dasharatha, and Dasharatha had no option, but he had to send Lord Rama along with Vishwamitra. Now Rama is very happy and everybody is showering flowers of Lord Rama, and Vishwamitra is about to go along with Lord Ramachandra. What happens? Lakshmana comes with the boy, I'll also go and I'll also come, because Bahipranimaparaha. Rama is the Bahiprana, his prana is in Rama. So that is why Lakshmana also went along. Now, just see. When the children goes with their uncle outside the house, they are so happy. My stupid father and mother, they are not there with me. Otherwise, every time my mother says, hey, don't go there. My father says, aisa nahi karna, aisa nahi karna. Instructions. We are fed up with this, isn't it? So when uncle comes, when the spiritual master, the uncle, real uncle, comes and takes them out, oh, how happy they are. I'm fed up with this mahal, this house, and all these people coming and doing that thing and this thing. When I say my mother, don't mind mother, I'll eat myself. No, beta, come sit here. They was treating as Sukumara, they made us useless. Now, whole day, Vishwamitra is taking Rama and Lakshmana. They are small 12-year-old boys. What every boy does, of 12-year-old boy, just ask questions. That question, what is this? What is this? What is this? And every question Vishwamitra was answering without getting fed up. What do the parents do when the child asks, what is this? What happens? Just imagine. How many times you have told your child, keep quiet? Because as many times you tell your child, keep quiet, he will also keep quiet when you are old, when you are crying. He will also keep quiet. So you should answer every question of the child, and who can do that? Who has the patience? The parents don't have the patience. Only a guru has the patience to answer every question. And now Vishwamitra is taking Rama and Lakshmana, and now they have reached the bank of Ganga. First night, there is no hotel room booking. And Vishwamitra, he just brought some grass, kusa grass available. He just made them sleep on the kusa grass. Early morning, Vishwamitra gets up first and he is looking at the two beautiful boys. Especially his eyes, drishti went on Lord Ramachandra's face. He was thinking, oh, he knows who is they. Who are they? The whole world is born from them, born from Rama. Rama is the creator of the world. The whole world manifested from his navel. And now he is thinking of the bhagya, of the Saubhagya, the fortune of Kaushalya. He is thinking of the fortune of Kaushalya, and then the person from whom the whole universes are born, he is born from the womb of Kaushalya. How fortunate is she? And then he wanted to wake them up, because it is the time of Sandhya, morning has coming up. So Guru can wake them up, father cannot wake them. Because when the father goes to wake them up, they'll turn this side and tell stomach is paining. And the father says, oh, beta aur so jao. And the mother comes, she shouts and he says, oh, what to do? Father told her. And the mother also gets cries because he also has crocodile tears. So the parents cannot wake the children up in the morning. Only a guru can do that. So now it is the time for Vishwamitra to wake them up. And now looking at the beauty of Lord Ramachandra, he spoke a verse which has been eternalized. Not only in the Ramayana, but it has become the very life and soul of every temple and every household, that verse. Kaushalya supraja Rama purva sandhya pravartate Uttishta narashardula kartavyam daivamanhikam. So this famous verse is found in the Ramayana. This is the verse which has been used to wake up the Lord every day in all the temples, and this is the verse which we used to hear and wake up in your childhood. But unfortunately, now it is all howling and shouting, that music only goes on. But this is the beautiful verse composed by Vishwamitra to wake up Lord Ramachandra. And he's saying, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. Hey Rama, who is he? Kausalya Supraja, born from Kaushalya's womb, the most fortunate Kaushalya, who bore Lord Rama from in the womb for so many 12 months. She bore him, and who is that Rama who is having the entire universe in his stomach? Supraja Rama, Kaushalya Supraja Rama, Purva Sandhya Pravartate. Purva Sandhya Pravartate, O Rama. Now, Sandhya, it is morning Sandhya, Purva Sandhya. Please wake up. Uttishta, Uttishta means wake up. Narashardhula, I know who you are the greatest among men. Narashardhula. Now you are supposed to, everybody is doing Sandhya Vandana to you. Now you are doing Naralila, so you should do Sandhya Vandana. That is why get up early. Now Uttishta Narashardhula Kartavyam Daivaman Anhikam Kartavyam. That is the spiritual activity of Sandhya Vandana, the Gayatri has to be chanted. Just imagine born in a Brahmin or Kshatriya or a Vaishya family, and then not getting your son Upanayana done. It is like making him a donkey out of him. Unfortunately, these days they think of getting the Munji Upanayana done, Yagnopvita Sanskara done, just a day before he gets married. I don't know what this sampradaya, when it started, because when the marriage ceremony, Vivaha Sanskara happens, the pujari, the purohita, he chants Kanyadana, because the Kanyadana is supposed to be done to a brahmachari. Now brahmachari means what? He has got the Yagnopavita and studied the Veda. He had some education. Now if there is no Yagnopavita, he is considered to be an animal. So how can you give your daughter to an animal? Oh, they forget, oh, we got, get him, get the Yagnopavita done one day before, and okay, Kanyadana over. What is this? No training, nothing, just one thread becomes a brahmachari or what? No. So that is why we had to get, when the boy is at the age of 6.5, 7, or maximum 9 or 10, you have to get your boy the Yagnopavita done, and Trisandhya, morning, afternoon, evening, Sandhya Vandana has to be done. So this is how Vishwamitra, he woke him up. Especially when the boy is sleeping, he becomes more beautiful. The boy child, a sleeping boy child, the beauty increases. The mother or father or anybody, when he sees a young boy, a 10, 12-year-old boy, when he is lying down, that beauty and the charm increases. Of course, when the Lord sleeps, what is his sleep? Is Yoga Nidra. What is Yoga Nidra? He is just thinking of how to get the conditioned souls back to him. That is why the sleeping form of the Lord is the most compassionate form of the Lord. Like when you are standing, you want to do something. Your thought process, planning is less and acting is more. When you are sitting, you are thinking, but still you are thinking of what to act, how to act, how to act. That means you are thinking of executing the plan. And when you are standing, you are actually executing. But when you are lying down, that is the time the plan functions. So the planning happens when you are lying down. The mind becomes very active. All the plans, for example, you want to do something, just lie down, the mind goes everywhere, the nice plan happens. So when Lord lies down, his plans are very nicely going on. What is the plan? How to bring this Bhakti Padma Swami back to me, how to bring her back to me, how to bring this ant, how to bring this elephant, how bring this tiger back to me, back to my abode, Paramapada, how to bring him. That is how the Lord plans. So the compassion of the Lord is the maximum when he is lying down. So Lord Rama sees this, Vishwamitra sees and wakes him up. Then starts the story of Ganga. How Ganga descended, because Lord Ramachandra asked Vishwamitra, what is this river? And he speaks about it. And Vishwamitra, he crosses Ganga along with Rama and Lakshmana. He goes to Tataka, is killed, and after that Tataka Vanam, Kimidam Nirjanam Vanam, Lord says, where is this Nirjanam Vanam? Then he thinks of Tataka and tells the story of Tataka. And then goes further. He was just bypassing ashrama of Gautama. Then Lord Ram reminds, hey, what is this ashram? Oh, I have to tell you the story. You are appeared to deliver Ahalya. Vishwamitra takes him to Gautama ashrama. And there, when the Lord keeps his foot on the ashes there, Adrishya Asharirani, without the Sharira, she was lying down there. Ahalya came. She paid obeisances. Gautama also comes. Then they are blessed, and then Lord Rama goes along with Vishwamitra to Mithila. They have arrived at Mithila, and there is a great welcome by Shatananda, who is the son of Gautama. And there Shatananda, he sits in front of Rama and Lakshmana and asks them, do you know who is he? They say, yeah, he is our Guru. I will tell you who is Vishwamitra. Then the story starts about Vishwamitra. What all happened? What kind of Vishwamitra? Who was he? Kaushika. He was a king of Kaushika Desha. And he became so envious of Vashishta. He thought, how can Vashishta have such a cow? It should be with me. So 2 wars happened because of lack of respect for the Brahmana. The Brahmana's property cannot be nationalized. When you do that, the only thing you will die, or if you beg forgiveness, your fame will die. And of course, by the mercy of the Brahmana, you become famous. I should not say there is one Prime Minister of India who died, who was killed because of not having respect for the Brahmanas and the property of the Brahmanas. You understand whom I am talking about? Nationalized the property, and then what happened? Same thing happened. She died because she did not even beg forgiveness. Cows and Brahmanas. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmanya Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Anyhow, tomorrow morning around 10:30 we are going to talk about the cows in a very detailed way. But still you should know that Vishwamitra entered into troubled waters because he wanted to take the cow of Vashishta. He thought, what is this? Cow should belong to the king. This cow is very special. That means you want to keep the Brahmanas in poverty, and you Kshatriya so think that I should be the richest person. I am the person who rules the country. I take care of citizens. You idiot. Kings are not those who take care of the country. The country is taken care by the power of the Brahmanas. When they chant the Vedic mantras, when they propagate Krishna consciousness, that is the power which actually gives the power to the king to rule the country. So Vishwamitra forgot it. Kaushika forgot. Then what all he did? He lost because he wanted to tie the cow. Now cow itself produced a huge army and then destroyed the army of Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra had to do tapasya. He got many astras and then brought this Brahmastra. And he shot the Brahmastra. What happened? Vashishta did not do anything. He just kept the Brahma Danda. He carries the Danda, which is hearing the Veda from him, and that whole Astra was absorbed in the Brahma Danda. Oh, what to do? Then Vishwamitra went again and did great tapasya. He got lot of Astras from Lord Shiva, and he came when Vashishta was not there, and he burned the entire ashram. When Vashishta was running the Gurukul, he had 16,000 students in the Gurukul. The Guru Kulapati is supposed to teach free of cost any knowledge. You name it, atomic science or horse riding or cooking, till any music, any knowledge has to be taught. It is not that, oh, in our university only this is taught, in our university is not taught. No, no, no. It's university means you teach everything. You even teach how to steal also, how to catch a thief also, both. Everything has to be taught. So that is called education. That is called samagra vidya. Everything has to be taught. It is not that it's not my subject. Oh, it is not my subject, it's not my duty. No, it's not like that. That is how students around the world, they used to come and then learn from Vasishta. And he had different levels of students and they had become teachers also. What to do? Vishwamitra, Kaushika came and then killed the cows. Killed the entire Gurukul. Many Brahmana students, everybody were killed. And Vasishta, when he came back, he saw the whole Gurukul is totally destroyed. It is not that only the Mughals came and destroyed, even the Puranas, the destruction done by Kaushika also like that he did. So, he was dejected. In that dejection, he wanted to commit suicide, but Mother Earth did not allow him to commit suicide also. So Vasishta came back and he heard somewhere one corner of the ashram, he heard the Veda being chanted. The Veda was chanted. Then immediately went and then asked his daughter-in-law. Shakti is the son of Vasishta, and Shakti, wife, was there. And he went and asked, where is this Veda being chanted? Who is chanting this? Then she told, it is your grandson. Your son's potency is there in my womb, and that boy is chanting. So, Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Shakte Potramakarmasham Parasharatpajam Vande. A boy was born. He is Parashara, who is the author of Vishnu Purana, father of Vyasa. And he thought, okay, one person is enough. To revive the entire Vedic education, one person is enough. Prabhupada did it, isn't it? One person is enough. Thousands of disciples are there, but no use. One disciple is enough, who he is qualified, who has the spirit and accept the mood of the Guru. And he thought this person is enough to revive the entire Veda. And Vasishta taught Parashara, and Parashara gave birth to Vyasa, Vyasa gave birth to Sukha. And that is how the Vyasa's pranam mantra says, Vyasam Vasishtanaptaram Shaktehe Pautramakarmasham Parasharatpajam Vande Sukadatam Taponidim. So the whole story of Vishwamitra was spoken, and in spite of that, when Vishwamitra got the position of Raja Rishi, but he told no. Then he worshipped Brahma. Brahma told, okay, I will give you Brahma Rishitva. But he told no, unless Vasishta says, I will not accept. He went to Vasishta. Of course, what all happened to Vishwamitra in between, he got succumbed to Krodha, he got succumbed to Kama, he got succumbed to Irsha. All these stories are there. Now, Ramayana, Balakanda talks a lot about Vishwamitra. Satananda is telling Rama. And because children like nice stories, they require to hear stories. And then here he tells a nice story of this. And here Vishwamitra comes to Vasishta, and Vasishta blesses him. Okay, now you are Brahma Rishi. From today onwards, he said, Brahmanatva will be defined by a person who chants the mantra revealed by you. And that mantra, which is known as Brahma Gayatri, Bhurvasva Tatsavitur, that mantra is manifested in this world through Vishwamitra. He is a Rishi, Vishwamitra Rishi, Gayatri Chandaha. Brahma Gayatri is Gayatri Chandaha, Vishwamitra Rishi. So in this way, Vishwamitra became very special. And now we have in front of Dasharatha, this Vishwamitra and Vasishta are glorifying each other. That we know it very well. Just now we discussed about it. Now the day comes when we have this Swayamvara being organized. Janaka, he talks about the story of the bow which he has. And he said many people came to lift the bow, but nobody could lift. But This is the greatness of the bow. Then hearing this, Tachrutva vachanam tasya sneha paryakulaksharam samyayu kaushiko vakyam pratyuvachanha padmahi patim. On hearing the words of the son of Dasharatha, Vishwamitra, Janaka, Vishwamitra, he said to the king, King Janaka, he says, show the bow. You show? Sorry, I chanted it, wrong words. Okay. You show the bow, then I want to see the bow. So then what happened? Janako vacha shrutva Vishwamitro Mahamunihi. Vishwamitro Mahamunihi Danu Darshaya Ramaya iti huvacha parthivam. Danur Darshaya, I want, show this Danush to Rama. Show this Danush. You are saying so great Danush, nobody could bind him. Show him. Tatasaraja Janakaha Samantam Yadishdisaha. Then he told all his Sachivas, you bring the Dhanush, because that was the day, every year, once a year, they would worship the Dhanush, Shiva Dhanush. And then what happened? To bring that Dhanush, which was kept in the inner compartment in the main Sabha, 5,000 people were there. Just imagine, 5,000 people, they somehow pushed, dragged, and then brought that big box in which the Dhanush was kept. And this big box had 8 wheels. With great difficulty they brought. So it was in an iron box. The ministers told the king that, you see, idam dhanurvaram rajan pujitam sarva rajabihi mithiladipa rajendra darshaniyam idicchasi. Oh, you're tired. You just see, we have brought it with great effort. You see it. Tesham vipavacha shrutva Kritanjali bhasataha Vishwamitram Mahatmanam Tauchao Ojobho Rama Lakshmano. Hearing these words with joint palms, the king spoke to Vishwamitra, along with Rama and Lakshmana were there. Idam daruvaram brahman janake avipujitam. My previous generations of Janakas, all the kings, they worshipped this bow. Rajabhischa Mahaviryai Asaktir Puritum Pura. See, there are many kings who came, but nobody could lift the bow and string the bow. That was the power of this bow. And many asuras came, Rakshasas came, Kinnaras came, Nagas came, just thinking of doing that and getting the hand of Sita. Then what to speak of Manushyanam, Kvagatir Manushyanam cha Dhanushosya Prapurne. Who can know, which man can do that? Arvopane Samayoge Vepane Tolaneva. They could not even lift it, then what to speak of pulling the string and then tying it, bending it and tying it is not, it's not possible by anybody. Ye tadhanum sreshtam anitam munipungava darshayedum mahabhaga anayo rajaputrayo. Oh, great sages, this is the best of the bow. Now, anayo rajaputrayo, they are very fortunate that these two children, they are going to have the darshan of this bow. Vishwamitra sadharmatma shrutva janaka bhashitam. When Vishwamitra heard Janaka Bhashitam, Janaka speaking like this, he laughed, he smiled. He looked at Rama. Just see, that is the first. What the dialogue he says? Vatsa Rama. Danu Pashya. Just dekh lena. So, Danu Pashya, don't go and see. It's very difficult to express this slang in English. Very difficult. Oh Rama, go and see the Dhanush. Oh, okay, go and see. It's not like that. In Hindi, zara dekh lena means what? I don't know how to get this. Zara chudo, dekh lo. For you it is nothing, not a big thing. So there's certain finer emotional things cannot be expressed in this language. But what to do? Vatsa, Rama, Vatsa, Rama, Danu Pashya, iti Ragama Bravit. Then the small boy, 12-year-old boy, hearing the words of Janaka, words spoken by Janaka and Vishwamitra, and because the Guru has told, so I have to go. I am not interested in doing anything. I am not interested in Sita and all. Guru has told, so I am going there. So Vatsa Rama, Dhanupashya, as soon as he told, what happened? Lord Rama went there. Vishwamitra Dharmatma Shutva Janakam Pravasidam Vatsa Rama Dhanupashya iti Raghavam Bravit. When he spoke this thing, Maharshe Rachanad Ramo Yatra Tishtati Taddanuhu. He went to the place where the Dhanush was kept. Manju Shantam Apavritya Drishtva Dhanur Abravit. He opened the box. Just opened the box. And then he saw the Dhanush. Okay, my dear Guruji, you told to see, I am seeing. I am seeing this thing, Dhanur Abravit. Then Vishwamitra tells, Idam Dhanur Varam Brahman. Oh, this Dhanu, this bow, can I feel this with my hand? Can I touch it? Like every child, child asks every permission. Can I do this? Okay, do this. You do this, do this. Can I touch it? Then some sprishyamiya paninam yatnavan sad bhavishyami tolane purane bhava. Then he touched it. Then he told, can I lift it? Then with a do it, do. Then he lifted. All of you already surprised now, because 5,000 people are required to not even lift, to push that box in which the Dhanush was there. Lord Rama lifted. Then he looked at Vishwamitra. Can I string it? I told, okay, string. Then he told, Bhaddam iti abhravit raja municha samabhashata. The king and the sage told, okay, all right, string. Then what did he do? Like Vasa in the Bhagavatam, when Krishna lifted Govardhan, he used the same word, Dadara Leelaya. He lifted Govardhan how? Leelaya, as if a child would lift the mushroom, as if the elephant would lift a lotus flower. Leelaya sadanur madhye Jagraha Vachanan Muni Pashyatam Nisahasranam Mahunam Raghunandana. All those Rishisahasranam and all those ministers were there in the Sabha of Janaka. What did Lord Rama do? As they were watching, Aropaitva Dharmatma Purayama Sadadhanuhu Tad Bhavanja Tanur Madhye Narasreshto Mahayashaha. He lifted it. Who is Mahayashaha? The very famous Rama. He became famous for this thing. Till now Rama was known, but he was not known the way he is to known by this Dhanu. This Tila, he became very famous. Dharmatma, what did he do? There is a steel string which you have to tie it to the other corner. He kept his foot on the one side of the bow, and then he reached the top part of the other side of the bow, and to take the string and string it, depending on the enemy, depending on the power of the enemy, the tension is different. So he brought it about to string it, that broke. Then you are thinking, what happened? When it broke, the shabda which came, the sound which came, tasya shabdo mahanasin nirgata samanishvasana. When the sound came, it was so powerful, the whole of the sabha, and the whole world became bhumikampascha sumahan. There was like an earthquake, and everybody fainted except 2 old men and 2 children, Vishwamitra and Janaka. They were conscious, and these 2 children, they were not doing what's happened, they were conscious. All of them, they were. Then seeing this, Janaka, when Rama was lifting the bow, he had a fear. Oh, a small kid, how can he lift? But I want to give my daughter Sita to this beautiful boy, but what to do? I know he cannot lift. He had the fear that Rama will not be able to lift the bow and tie them. Now when he broke, Janaka had another fear. He's so powerful, he's so wonderful, will he get married to my daughter or not? He had another fear. Now he starts pleading, you see, he's very famous. By accepting my daughter's hand, his fame will increase, and he goes on glorifying. Who will not glorify daughter when you find a beautiful boy? Then they go on telling, my daughter is this, she knows that cooking, she is cooking. They go on telling him, she knows so many varieties how to cook, and later after getting married, she cooks the husband's brain. That is what she knows, cooking the husband's brain. But before that, glorification, Janaka, he goes on glorifying Sita, and then see, it's so auspicious. Now, he did not even allow Vishwamitra to speak anything. Call Dasharatha fast, I am going to send my soldiers. No more delay, no more anything, it's already decided. Because anybody breaks the bow, lift the bow, what to speak of breaking? He's Kanya Shulka, he has earned already my daughter, there is no question of any waiting here. Then Dasharatha was called, many chapters talk about it, and ultimately the day comes when you have to, the description goes of she getting married, Sita getting married. So we'll just directly go to that particular chapter and then particular text which talks about marriage of Sita, Vivaha Sanskara. It's going to happen. Dasharatha has come, and many people from Ayodhya have come, and Janaka has made everything ready, and this is how the chapter 73, Sarga 73 begins. And we'll end today's session by this wonderful verse which was spoken by Janaka while offering Sita to Lord Ramachandra. So we'll start our discussion, giving up all the formalities. We'll directly go to the that muhurta that came when Lord Rama, along with his father, they're all going. So this is the 9th verse of the 73rd Sarga of Balakanda. Yukte muhurte vijaye, Vijay muhurta. Vijay muhurta means the afternoon time, around between 12 to 1, this Vijay muhurta comes. He is about to arrive. Sarva bharana bhushitaihi Vratrabihi sahito Ramaha Kritakautuka Mangala Vashishtam Purata Kritva Maharshim Avaran Api. Puraskritya, you should keep your spiritual master ahead and then go behind. Even the Yajna, you should keep him in front. Very decent Rama. Now he has kept Vashishta in front, and they are following, they are going behind. Vashishto Bhagavanetya Vaideham idam abhravet Raja Dasharatho Rajan Kritva Kautaka Mangalaihi Putre Naravare Sreshta Dataram Avikamshyate. You see, Janaka, Vashishta tells Janaka, you are the best among all the kings. So Janaka, what fortune you are getting, just see. You are giving charity to a person who has created this world. Isn't it? There is a special clan of devotees who don't want the son, Lord to be their son, because they cannot, they understood when the Lord is born, wherever he is born, he lives. Isn't it? When Krishna appeared, was from Vasudeva, he left. Dasharatha Ram appeared and he left the forest, and this is not good. We will have daughter, Lakshmi as our daughter. So wherever Lakshmi is there, the Lord searches out and comes to us. So he is a very special personality, Janaka. He got Sita as her this thing. Now all the thread ceremony, everything has been done. Dasharatha and their sons, they are standing near the door, and they are waiting for the donor to call. It's not that you go and say, hey, give your daughter. Just standing, their maryada is there. And Datra Pratikrinna Vivrutam Sarva Artha Sambhavantihi. See, among all the donations, all the charities, giving your daughter in charity, Kanyadana is the biggest thing. So let King Dasharatha come. Then all the priests will come and the marriage will happen. Iti yuktaha paramudaro vasishtena mahatmana. When Vasishta spoke like this, what happened? Pratyuvacha mahateja vakyam paramadharmavit. Janaka is paramadharmavit. Who can be a better dharmika than Janaka? Even Krishna quotes Janaka. Janakadeya astita janakadeyaha. Even Janaka has attained perfection. Samstitim astita janakadeyaha. Kaha sahito pratiharo me kasya ajna pratikshate. Oh, what for what? My orders? Why are you waiting? Everything has been decided. Why I should give orders? For whose order you are all waiting? Swagrihe. Anybody waits for orders to come to your own house or what? Your son, you are standing in front of your house and waiting for somebody to call you. It's not good. That's very nice you are saying. It's your house. What is this? Nobody waits for that order. It is your house. Please come. Then Vasishta, along with Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, and along with Dasharatha, they came because Janaka told, I am ready, waiting. The fire is burning here in the altar. Let everything be done without delay. I am just eager. More eager than Rama to get married to Sita. More eager than Sita to get married to Rama. I am more eager. The spiritual master is more eager to get the disciple back home, back to God than the disciple. He is more eager than the Lord who wants his own son to come back to his home. That is the eagerness which Janaka is showing. Please come, I am very eager. On hearing these words of Janaka, Dasharatha started to take his time, went near. Tato Rajavedeham Ashishtat idam abhravit. So then the king of Vaidehi, that is Videha, that is Janaka, he spoke to Vasishta. You see, you know all the mysteries of how to get married. This Rama is such a great personality. Who is Rama? Ramasya lokaramasya kriyam vaivahikim prabho. Kriyam vaivahikim prabho. Very interesting, just see. Who did two things. Actually, there is no authority of the parents over their son. Even the name giving authority is not on the parents. The parents cannot select the name for their son. If they select, it is only animal's name. So who should select the name? Only Guru can select the name. Who named Rama, Dasharatha? I would like to call my son Papi and Guddu and all this. No. Because if the authority is given to them, then you give a dog's name to them. In my childhood, what all names were given to the dogs, they are giving to the children. So the authority lies with the Guru. So Rama, nice name was given. Number 2, who your son will get married to, whom your daughter will get married to, that decision is not taken by the father. The decision is taken by the Guru. Now, do you think Dasharatha selected or what? Who Rama will get married? He was only dreaming to get married. But the decision was taken by whom? It was taken by Vishwamitra. Over, that's all. They cannot, there is no question of overruling. No, I don't like that girl. Who are you to like her not? I already selected. Guru was selected, just get married, that's all. Even Rama cannot say anything. So, tata iti uktva tu janagam vashto bhagavan rishihi Vishwamitram puraskritya satanandam cha dharmikam prapamadhe tu vidivat vedim kritva mahatapa alam chakaratam vedim alam chakarakam tam vedim gandapushpai samantataha suvarna palika pischa chitra kumudbhi cha sa amkuraihi Amkura adaya sarvascha dupa praptai tada dupakaihi. All the auspicious things, dupa, deepa, pushpa, Shankam Praptai, Shanka was blown, and Lajjapurnai cha Patribhe Rakshitaihi cha Sanskartaihi. So all the nice, wonderful, auspicious things were there. Your Akshata was there, and Akshata means with yellow rice, with turmeric and rice, and kumkum and rice, they were all kept there. And Dhruvas, Darbaihi, Shanehi, all those auspicious items were there. Now come Sita. Kalyanam is going to happen. Abhravit Janako Raja Kaushalanandana Vardhanam. Kaushalananda Vardhanam. Kaushalyananda Vardhanam. The Rama who increases the Ananda of Kaushalya. Abhravit Janakaha. Janaka, he spoke to Lord Ramachandra. What did he say? Please chant after me. This is Kanyadana. What is Kanyadana? What Janaka did to Lord Ramachandra, that is actual Kanyadana. So please chant this verse after me. Yam Sita Mama Sutta Sahadharma Charitava Sahadharma Charitava Pratichachayenam Badram te panim grinhisha panina Badram te panim grinhishva panina. Now Rama is there here, and he has just come because these four boys were standing there, and Janaka called Rama, come, and he's speaking to Rama. Now the parda, that curtain is there. It's a sari. Down it drops down, and now on this side, Dasharatha, Janaka, he had four daughters along with his brother, actually his niece. So Sita is there, and Mandavi, Stakirti, all the four are there. Now when Rama saw, he saw four shining, beautiful girls. He's looking at each other like this. Then Dasharatha says, hey, forget other three, they are for your brothers. Iyam Sita, Iyam is this, look at her. Iyam, look at her. Then why? Who is she? Then he says, Iyam Sita. Sita. What is the meaning of Sita? The plow, the front part of the plow is called Sita. She's a plow, coming from plow. What is this? Then Janaka says, yes, it is for you. She is for you. No, somebody born from earth for me. What is this crazy? By looking like this, Janaka. Janaka says, you see, she is the only person fit for you. Because your birth is not ordinary. Somebody born from the earth or what? What is this born in the earth? Janaka says, your birth is also abnormal. Her birth is also abnormal. Have you seen anybody eating kheer and giving birth? As much as eating kheer and giving birth, that is abnormal. And being born from the earth is also abnormal. Both abnormal. You take care. You are abnormal and she is abnormal. Abnormal has another meaning, above normal. You are, and that is why you have to accept her. Because the Veda clearly says, the mantra says, Satyam, you are Satya, Satyam, Ivam Sita, Mama Sutta. Then why are you saying she is Mama Sutta, your daughter? You see, whatever you may say, I have just taken care of her, that's all, as my daughter. I have the affection which a father has for the daughter to her. That is what I have done. And that is why I am not saying that I am giving it to her, to you. Prati checha chayenam. I am giving her back to you. Your marriage is eternal. Your vivaha is eternal. It is not that I am giving her to you. I am giving her back to you. So in this way, the conversation goes on. And he says, Mama Sutta, you had said, Mama Sutta, wonderful. Why you want to give back to me? She is already lost because your connection is eternal. If I don't give back to you, then my life will not be successful. Tava dharmachari saha. What am I going to do with her? In your dharmic activities, she is going to be always with you. Not only that, tava dharmachari saha. She will be always with you in every situation to such an extent, O Rama. Your glory will be because of you. If you don't accept her, I am going to tell you, Janaka says to Rama indirectly, you will go back empty-handed. Why did you come? You came to this world to reclaim the fallen conditioned souls, isn't it? And who is that person who is going to bridge between you and the fallen conditioned soul? It is Sita. And that is Dharma. Tava dharma charitava. It is she is going to act according to Dharma. What is that Dharma? To connect the conditioned souls to you. Panim grinhisha paninam. Panim grinhisha. So you catch hold of her hand. And Ram says, why you should catch hold? Let her only catch hold of my hand. Panim grinhisha pranina. Panina means by your hand you catch hold of your consort. Because if you don't catch hold of her, I am sure, O Rama, the purpose of you appearing in this world will not be accomplished. Like the heat from the fire. She is your heat, you are the fire. You both cannot be separated. So you have to catch hold of her hand. In this way, the Sita Rama Kalyanam happens. Philosophically speaking, it is connecting a jiva to the Supreme Lord. This is how Ramayana gets over. And when this marriage happened, the Pushpa Vrishti happened from the heaven, all the demigods came and showered flowers. Of course, so many different philosophical conclusions are there based on Ramayana, but a few points which we covered from this verse we spoke. And all these days we had a long sessions on Ramayana, and very auspicious to hear Ramayana, that too in Goshala. We have cows hearing them, this Ramakatha. And many devotees, in spite of all the difficulties which you face in US, you all come here and heard Ramayana. Many people from the internet also heard. So pay my obeisances to all of you. At the same time, we pay obeisances to Sri Krishna Purushottam Prabhu. He has taken a very big decision to have this Ramayana. Actually very difficult to have programs in US. It's not in India where people just throng in when you have Ramayana, but still getting the prasadam done, arranging things is not a joke. So we hope all auspiciousness prevail on everyone. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So there are some traditional verses to be chanted before we end Ramayana session. So we'll not chant all of them, but at least a few of them. If you go to the Mangalacharan prayers, at the end of the prayers, you have these things. Where did that Mangalacharan go? Mangalacharan. So they are very important verses to be chanted. Every day we are supposed to chant, but somehow we could not do that. But it is the last day we should chant. Following prayers that we chanted at the end of Ramayana. Swasti prajebhya paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahisha go brahmanebhya shamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu kale varshata parjanya prithvi sashashalinim deshoyam shobrahito brahmana santu nirbhayaha aputraha putrinas santu putrinaha santu putrina adana sadana santo jivanto sataam charitam raghunadasya shatakodi prabhustaram ekekaksharam vamsam mahabhatakanashanam shannam ramayanam bhaktya yaha padapadam padameva va sayati brahmanastanam brahmana pujyate sada Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pate Namaha Mangalam Sahasrakshe Sarvadeva Namaskute Nittanse Sambhavatate Bhavatu Mangalam Tate Bhavatu Mangalam Yan Mangalam Suparnasya Vinata Kalpayat Pura Aditir Mangalam Prada Tate Bhavatu Mangalam Vikraman prakaramto visharam tejasaha yadasin mangalam ramaha tate bhavatu mangalam yatavaha sagaratdipaha veda lokadishaschaye mangalani mahabaho dishantu tava sarvada kayena vacha manasindrirva buddhatvana va prakrite svabhavat करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणाय इति समर्पयामि नमाय नमः
जय श्री राम हरे कृष्णा We'd like to thank His Holiness Bhakti Padma Swami Maharaj from coming to Sri Sarbi Gokshetra and delivering last 7 days Ramayana Katha, I think 5 days. Loudly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Today is Ekadashi, that means no prasadam. I'm just joking. There is a prasadam, Ekadashi prasadam served to everybody. And please make sure tomorrow is the last class. You will get last chance to associate with Maharaj. And we'll have like only 5 minutes kirtan by our Govind Prabhu here. We do the Arati. And as Maharaj said, tomorrow is like glories of Mother Cow and how to heal yourself, both physically and mentally, by using cow products. Right? Yeah, Dwadasi, you should worship cows. Of course, every day. But Dwadasi especially is special because we fast on Ekadashi and we offer all our austerity, everything on this day, tapasya, to next day, right? And so that's why it's very important you all can come. 10:30 it sharp starts, we'll end by 12:30 and there will be the Dwadasi feast for everybody. And we also thank our today Brentwood Jet Chinnajiyar Swami organization, JR Education State, Raghuji and Shweta ji, they got lot of volunteers. They already cleaned the backside of our cows, eating things like, the jaggery. They are all very disorganized. They organized it today very well. And also they helped in the kitchen today. Let's give a Hare Krishna to Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Also Nalini Mataji made some prasadam. We also thank her. Leela Nandini Mataji, this Aarti, she is her favorite. So anything else? Karthik Prabhu, you want to say? Yes. Also all the listeners coming for every day, that is also important. So it's with this Sampurnam, with the Ramayanam, and Lord Ramachandra and Lord Mother Sita, we pray for their blessings, and Hanumanji also, of course, Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman. For we have one calf named Maruti, just born 6 months ago. He's very naughty. He'd like to hit me also. So when we go inside, he like to play. Actually, her horns are coming. He like to play. So please make sure you call your friends tomorrow. Maharaj gave us an order that at least 100 people should be in the...
What 100? 500.
500, okay. So
each one of you bring 10. Each one 10.
10, then 10 people are here. 100.
10 people
500. Okay.
Yeah, 50 people are there.
Yeah,
Others
50.
are also there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call, personally give a personal phone call. Don't just send only WhatsApp and then be happy. Very important, because when Prabhupada said that if you have good health, then you can do good sadhana. When you do good sadhana, you can do good seva. So health is wealth. And who gives health to us? It is cow. And cow also gives wealth. So how will you get it? By using cow products. And it can cure so many diseases, so many ailments. Practically everything is cow. Ayurveda is based on cow. So we're going to talk about each product and going to introduce these products to you so that you can have a healthy life. Health is wealth. And mother cow blessings. Very important class tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So last thing is that you've seen recently videos also, Chinnajir Swami went to lot of farms in near Hyderabad, Sangareddy, and also Machilipatnam. So there like it's called Jivamruta, like where we give it to the plants. Everything, like as Maharaj said, health is wealth. And if you have healthy, then I can do Go Seva. If we are not healthy, we cannot do anything. So that's why, and also tomorrow make sure you are here and attend the class. And then, so then we can after that. And Maharaj is giving tomorrow evening at Silicon Valley, today evening at in San Jose. If anybody are in South Bay tomorrow, you can come there also. And we request Maharaj to come every year. I said 24,000 verses of Ramayana. He need to come 24 times. Haribol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Please come closer, so we'll do Arati for the Lord.
Namo Namo Sadi Jaya Shri Nanda Krishna Hare